Alright, good evening everyone. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible, so we might be clipping stuff together because I don't want to waste your evening. And you probably don't want to waste your evening watching me talk at you either. But this video is to help you with graphing calculator. Now, the first thing that we need to know is how to turn it on. So, what we do is we press the on button. I know, probably quite a stretch. On button's right down here. So, we're using the graphing calculator mainly for graphing. That's why it's really nice. In order to get there, first off, if we have stuff on our screen, we can clear it. The clear button is right up here in the top right under these 4 arrow keys. Once we have that, we can go to the y equals menu. This is where we're going to put all of our equations so that the calculator knows, hey, I need to graph these things. The y equals menu is right up here in the top. We should get a drop-down menu of y1 equals, y2 equals, y3 equals, and these are just spots where we can store many different equations, okay? You could go all the way down, and I think it goes up to 10 if you really wanted to put 10 different things in here. Stuff in here, you can clear it out, okay? You can do that the same way by just hitting clear, and then going to the next one and clearing so we have a blank slate to start with. Go ahead and put something in here so you can see what a graph looks like. So, perhaps we would like to make something to the 4th power. We are going to start with x. Okay, and our variable key is right here, catty corner to our yellow key, and right next door to the green key. And it should have an x, a t, a theta, and then something else that I can't really make out because this isn't the most high definition calculator in the West. So we're going to start off with x, and you should see it up here. Then to get to an exponent, we have to use the caret key, or this little arrow that's pointing up. And that means we're going to have an exponent up there somewhere, way up there. So we press that guy, and then we can put in a number. So let's say x to the 4th power. All right, now we can go to our next term. So we're just going to hit minus. Let's put in our next thing. So we will have maybe 3x, and then we need a caret for our exponent to the 3rd power. So we have x to the 4th minus 3x cubed so far. Maybe let's add an x in here and then subtract 2. Okay, and you'll notice if our equation gets too long, it just keeps on going down to the next line. Once we have that, we can hit enter and say, hey, that's great. And it should put a black box over our equals sign. That means, hey, this one's going to be graphed. Now, in order to see our graph, all we have to do is click the graph button. How convenient. It's going to think for a little bit. That's what this thing down here means. And when it graphs it, we should get some crazy graph. Okay? You guys can take a couple minutes and probably experiment with that and see what you get when you just mash buttons and put stuff in there. And we are going to be testing and seeing the general trend for different things. Okay? If we wanted to go back and change something, we can always do that. We can go back to our y equals menu. And if we go over with our arrow keys here, say we forgot to make this, I don't know, like 2x right here. The world is not lost. We can just hit second and then delete, which will mean we are inserting it in here. So we're going to second insert, and then we can put a number in here for the coefficient. Then hit enter, and then go up here to graph, and that will change it. We're going to change our graph a little bit, and that's pretty much it. We can always go back to the y equals menu, clear everything out so it's nice and neat and pretty, and then we can quit. So we're going to go second, quit. That should take us to our home screen, and then once we are there, we can power this guy off. So second, and then hit the on or off key, and that should be it. So I hope that you learned a little bit of something and that you aren't totally freaked out when we get to class tomorrow, because it's going to be a big day, it's going to be a great day, and I'm looking forward to it. See you tomorrow.